So, what if the very first hour of your day could completely change the other 23? That's the huge idea behind Robin Sharma's book, The 5 a.m. Club. It's all about this one concept. If you can master your morning, you can totally transform pretty much every other part of your life.
I mean, really think about it for a second. Do you wake up, slam the snooze button, and then just rush through a totally chaotic, reactive hour? Or do you wake up with a real sense of intention? For so many of us, the morning is just this thing that happens to us. We don't command it. But what if we could? And this right here is the core promise. It's the powerful solution offered by the 5 a.m. Club. It's not just some catchy phrase, it's a whole philosophy. The idea is that the first hour of your day is like a launch pad. You get that right, and the entire trajectory of your day, and eventually your life, starts to aim so much higher. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Well, it all kicks off with what Sharma calls the victory hour. This is the absolute cornerstone of the whole system. It's about turning that first hour from a frantic mess into a time of personal victory, all before most of the world has even hit their snooze button. Just 60 minutes. That's it. According to Sharma, this is the most critical window of your entire day. It's your one chance to get your mind, your body, and your spirit all pointing in the right direction, creating this amazing ripple effect that carries you through the rest of the day.
But this isn't about just stumbling around your house for an hour being awake. No, the victory hour has a very specific structure, the 20-20-20 formula. It's a super intentional method to get the absolute most of that precious time. So let's break down what that actually looks like.
The formula is actually pretty simple. The first 20 minutes, from 5 to 5:20, you move. This is for intense exercise to get your body going and release all those feel-good chemicals. Then, the next 20 minutes are for you to reflect, maybe through journaling or meditation. And finally, the last 20 are to grow your mind. So you're reading, listening to podcasts, dedicated learning.
But look, just dragging yourself out of bed at 5 a.m. is only one piece of the puzzle. The real magic here comes from the holistic philosophy behind the routine. It's about building a life of total balance, not just having a super productive morning. Sharma calls these the 4 interior empires, and this is where it gets really interesting. He argues that real, lasting success isn't just about your mindset, your psychology. It's about balancing all 4 of these areas. Your mindset, sure, but also your heart set, your emotional life, your health set, and your soul set, which is all about your spirituality and connection to purpose. The whole 20-20-20 formula is actually designed to hit every single one of these. Now, this next idea is a total game changer, especially for anyone who feels like they're constantly on the edge of burnout. Sharma says that elite performance isn't about grinding 24/7. Not at all. It's about understanding this natural rhythm, this pulse between going all in on intense work and then pulling back for deep, meaningful recovery. It's a rhythm, right? On one side, you've got these periods of high-intensity work where you are just laser-focused. But, and this is key, that has to be balanced by periods of deep recovery. And this isn't about being lazy, it's strategic. Sharma's point is that for you to be excellent over the long haul, rest isn't a luxury, it's an absolute necessity. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, doesn't it? But the billion-dollar question is, how do you actually make a habit this massive stick? I mean, waking up at 5 a.m. is a huge shift. Well, the good news is, the book lays out a very clear, structured path to get you there. The magic number here is 66. Based on research, that's about how long it takes for a new behavior to go from feeling really difficult and intentional to just automatic, like brushing your teeth. This gives you a finish line, an achievable timeline. You're not just trying forever, you're committing to a 66-day sprint. And that 66-day journey is broken down into 3 distinct phases. Phase 1, destruction, is honestly the hardest part. This is where you're just breaking all your old comfortable habits. Phase 2 is installation, where the new routine starts to feel a bit more normal, but you still need a lot of discipline. And finally, you hit integration, and this is where the 5 a.m. habit becomes your new normal, your default setting. So what does all this really boil down to? If you're going to take anything away from the 5 a.m. Club philosophy, let's make it these core ideas.
It all starts with that one big idea. Master your mornings to master your life. Your game plan is the 20-20-20 formula. But remember, it's not just about getting more done. It's for real, holistic success. That means balancing your 4 interior empires and embracing that rhythm of intense work and deep recovery. And the path to get there? A 66-day commitment to make it all second nature.
So I'll just leave you with this question.
Forget everything else for just a moment and think about your own biggest goal, that most important project, or maybe that one part of your life you just desperately want to improve. What could actually happen if you dedicated the first, the quietest, the most powerful hour of every single day to that one thing?